Okay, I know that each of these takes a different amount. This is 60, 55, and 50. So I'm gonna start with, and I'm gonna name, like I'm gonna put square, true red blend on my notes. And hexagon, scarlet. And circle, Bucky red. Okay, so here we go. My first is the square. I'm gonna tear this. Let's see if I can get a little tip on here going. Maybe not so good. Okay. By the way, I have 99.9 alcohol. Great for cleaning up any spills you might have. All right, make sure your scale is on. And I'm gonna do 60. If you go over, it's okay. Just don't go under. Okay. And we were gonna go with this color first. And this is True Red Blend. I want a very saturated color. So I'm gonna do 1/8 teaspoon plus 1/8 teaspoon, and I'm gonna do that with a new stick for the color. I want to try to stay consistent. That's why I do this. So here's one. There we go. Put this in there. We could close this. I'll put it right next to my square. Start mixing this. These are the silicone cups. The reason I use them is because I can reuse them and reuse them and reuse them, and I can clean the off the bottom. It's just like it hugs the stick. Very saturated. It's Thanksgiving, so I'm not gonna dress up for anybody. I'm just gonna be home with my oh yeah, brush your teeth. It's a good toothpaste. I'm not sponsored by them or any of these things you see here. I'm sponsored by me. Does that make sense? Got a good mix. All right, let's see. Make sure I don't. Wow, look at that. Very opaque. That's what I want. Very opaque. All right. Let's have a look here. Are we gonna have enough? Yeah. If we don't, we can always scrape the sides. Oh, there it is. And I do have an alcohol spray that I forgot, but because I'm just doing this for colors, I want to see what colors I get. I'm not gonna be worried about bubbles. These will be around the house as we need them. Cover this. All right. We'll put this one next to that one. Now we're gonna do the circle. Let's come over here. Do it again. Careful you don't break the cup. Test your cup before. So this is 50. Let's do 50, 50, 50. Something else I should do. I should probably take my cell phone out of there. 40. Clean a little the excess and put it over here. Just take my phone. I don't have any epoxy, maybe a little bit. Put it over here. All right. So my next color I wanted to try is Bucky Red. Okay, I can't open it. I'll just break. Oh, this is not going to be good. Tell you what, I should be a little smarter and just break it with a stick that I'm going to use. All right, this will work. Just keep spinning it. I believe the pastes have resin in it already. I think that's what they do. But in any case, always figure out how much resin, how much paste you can put in one of these. I'm going super saturated, so I want to see how deep of a color I can get with these. I have another scale that's a little more 0.1 of a gram. Maybe I can use that for future reference on how much paste to put per 100 grams of. And if you buy a scale, they're all going to be in grams, ounces. They're going to do, I just go everything grams because it makes it easier to convert from milliliters to grams. And rather than do, it's just, the metric system is so easy, so much easier and less complicated. All right, let's do our circle now. That's good right there. Okay. Cover this. All right, now let's do some whites. Uh-oh. This is 55. Let's do a 55. Notice I have this here. This is my scale cover. You don't want to mess up your sink. In fact, don't do this at home if you don't know what the hell you're doing. What? Boop. Don't do this at home if you don't know what you're doing. Well ventilated. Yes, this thing, the fan is far, far away. I don't smell anything. It's taking all the smells out. So even though it doesn't make a lot of noise, it's because the fan is somewhere else, I think. It's just pretty good ventilation. Okay, so this is a paste. And like we did before, I'm just gonna break it with just get a little bit. Ooh, this is an odd paste. Very thick. I'm just gonna get that amount. Very thick paste. Wow. Very, very strong color. Maybe both of these whites are the same, but we'll see. I'll spend like a minute mixing. Maybe a little more. Just count in your head. Count 60 seconds. Or say, Alexa. Oh wait, mine, you gotta press the button. Alexa, 1 minute on the clock. If you want to do this as slowly as I am, don't get an epoxy that cures right away. Alright. One more. And for this one, we're going to be doing R. Time's up. See? This is from Seiya. I forgot what that one said. But let's cover it. I'll look it up where I purchased it in a minute. I want another circle. Aha! Oh shit. Aha! So, mixing my white, the last white, which was this one. My my cameraman died, which is the glasses. They got the Seiya. I don't know how to say that, but the last of the colors are mixing. Alright. I got this other camera that's a little cooler, but here we go. We're gonna put it in here. Looking at the borders, making sure it doesn't go over, but it does have the, I want it to have the water tension, what do you call it? Effect. You know when you fill a glass of water and it forms like a little bubble just on the edges, but it doesn't quite spill? That's what I want. Alright, put this away. And, lucky for me, I do have a torch for my creme brulee. Let me use it to clean up a little bit of this bubbles. Now I'm going to write them all down, wait for them to dry. Oh, and I do have one last thing to do, which is this mold I wanted to complete because I didn't do it right. Because it's clear, it's hard to see. I should have added a color. All right. And I still have some left. What can I do with this? How about we mix two colors? I'll throw this away and get another paper towel out. Oh, neighbor upstairs must be passing the vacuum. Yeah, let's mix two colors. I'll be back. Okay, so how does it, when this loses the face, how do you get it back? Exit. Start. Oh, there it is. Okay. That's as far as it'll go. Alright, we got 55 grams. Funny thing is, it's starting to get warm. It's starting to get warm. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Oop. I can't do this so well with this one. Starting to get warm, so that means our working time is just about over. I'll put that there. And then I want to add two colors, like I said, so I'm going to try and add the scarlet. But we don't need that much. So, that much scarlet. And I'm going to get another stick to do the other color. And the Bucky red. About that much. Very little. Put it in there. Cover this. Just use both sticks. You don't want to stick one color into the other. You'll mess up your colors. Hey, you guys tell me what colors you want to see next. How about that? What 2 colors can I mix? But I'm going to take it a step further. I'm going to make sure I have my milligram scale and make sure that everything I do is going to be more precise. Like, you know, do I do 0.5 grams of this? I mean, and I'm talking about these small scales. If we're going to do something bigger, we're not going to go 0.5 grams. We're going to go like 5 grams, 10 grams. I'm talking about, you know, doing like something that's 500 or more grams of material. Let's just put it this way: 1,000 grams is about a quart. So think of a quart of material, like a quart of oil. I don't think there was much difference there. But in the future we can mix different colors, not just similar. Sorry you can't see me right now, but I'm doing the same thing I was doing with all the other ones. Pouring, pouring, pouring. And that's all for today. Like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing. If it's helpful to you. Helpful to you. If it isn't, well, maybe just a like for all the effort. Have a good one. Take care.